Hey all, welcome back to my channel, American Boy Collects American Girl. Kyle here, along with Miss Kirsten Larson. Yes, that's right. Today we are changing her into her Saint Lucia outfit. Um, yes, she does not have a Christmas outfit. She has a Saint Lucia outfit. So one of the fun things I loved about Kirsten's collection is that I feel like a lot of parts of Kirsten, everyone else in the historical collection, it was all everything was about, American history, but there's a lot of things that really were interesting about Kirsten's story that were really about the culture of Sweden for someone coming from another country to America. That was kind of cool. Like, I don't remember if I had known this before, but forgot it. But I didn't remember it till they re-released Kirsten in 2024 that, oh yeah, her spoon bag was because when you went to different people's places, like say for barn raising or whatever, everybody didn't have like extra sets of utensils, so you had to bring your own spoon from home so you could actually have something to eat with. So that's why she has a spoon bag in her meat outfit. Another thing that was fun to learn was that this extra thing here just a cool design they did on the dress, but it's actually what they call a growth hem. So that way, as Kirsten got taller, you would like take, well, I don't know if that's seam rippers back then, but you need to take out this so like make the skirt longer so as she got taller, she could get more use out of the dress. Anyway, so this is and then with Saint Lucia was like, okay, that's kind of a cool concept because I've always heard of Hanukkah and Christmas and even Kwanzaa and some of the other stuff, but like Saint Lucia was like something I never heard of. Like if it wasn't for Kirsten, I probably wouldn't even know Saint Lucia was a thing. But I just thought it was also cool, seeing the catalog, and I was like, that's really cool that she had this like wreath on her head. I'm like, and we're gonna see that in a few minutes too. So I think really fun outfit, really cool. So yeah, this is Kirsten's work dress. This was like one of the few pieces that we didn't get before she retired. So it was actually really fun to get this. We had already gotten the two-tone boots. Because I believe they also, besides being paired, well, technically her red boots are supposed to go with her birthday outfit, but these are the ones that in the catalog they like to pair with the birthday outfit. But I think I wanted to say they also went with their Swedish dirndl. Don't quote me on that. I didn't think to look it up. Um, so yeah, but I had the two-tone boots, but we never had gotten her work dress, so that was one I really wanted to get. I had gotten a lot of Kirsten's stuff last summer. They had, um, they had it, but unfortunately, it was an older collection. I'm like pretty much the lady that owned it was like my age now, or almost my age now, and so it's been like probably in storage for like over 20 years. So kind of musty everything. So all the clothes have to be washed. Everything's got to be washed. But yeah, so I mean, I can't remember if I washed it or not. But anyway, I didn't have the hair ribbons, and probably not a big deal. Anyway, but I found at the time I found all the summer stuff for Samantha. Sorry, um, they also had the work dress, so I got the work dress along with the summer outfits. And I think if I remember correctly, this one seller I had previously bought from anyway. I think some of the Girl of Today stuff. I don't remember. Anyway, so they put everything in these sleeves. But the fun thing is that they still had the original garment bag for the work dress, and this is the product code for that. The sticker. Oh, where am I in here? And maybe better if I hold it up. There we go. Now it's kind of fun, but they also had in here. Oops, he fell out. They had the hanger, and they also had her two ribbons for her outfit. By the time this was like one of the last dolls I changed, like at the end of the summer, or actually it was probably in the end of October by the time I got to this. And so when I got this, I was like, originally I was going to put her in her Swedish trundle, but then I was like, oh, I never had the work dress, and I really wanted to use that. So yeah, so I was like, you know what? We're just going to put her in the work dress. I think I ended up washing this one too. I don't know if it really needed to be washed. I can't remember. Anyway, but I think it's a really cool outfit. I don't know if it's really picking it up, but there's actually some stripes in the fabric that are really fine. It's not solid. But I really just, at that point, I was like, Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt the ribbons. And honestly, I don't want to take these ribbons out because they're still factory done. So probably her Saint Lucia is gonna look a little patriotic because it's probably gonna have red ribbons over the blue if I can figure that out, or it's gonna have blue ribbons with the white and red. So there's a lot of white and red in the Saint Lucia outfit besides the green of the wreath. So yeah, we'll see. So this is basically just the dress, and then these are her two-tone boots. Very fun. Yes, these are ones you have to tie. I really wish I'd recreate all the historical characters' boots so they could go on and off without having to actually tie laces. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, but yeah, that's, oh, I didn't do the back side. So that's what it looks from the back. Just Velcro down the back. That's what our boots look like from the back. Anyway, all right, so let's, I'm going to do part of this as I go. So let's just see. So yeah, here's the little box for her two-tone boots. So yeah, these we got earlier on. I had to been with the Swedish journal, I think. Yeah, so that's because that's how they used to do it, and this is when they only had the 5 characters. So this is before Josefina even came out when we got these. So we must have got these like really early on. So yeah, this is the product code, and if you're seeing writing there, a lot of times we wrote on the label what it was, so we knew how we could like find it easier and quicker. And then this is back when Josefina did come out. This is when we got the Saint Lucia wreath. This is the box for the wreath. And then, so I typically boxed up a lot of the stuff. So here, give me a second. So sometimes I boxed up like 2 outfits in a box. And so Felicity's blue dress was also paired up with Kirsten's Saint Lucia gown. So the gown is this. It's this white with this red sash. So you have to untie the reds. You have to untie it? Yeah, I think you have to untie it because in order for it to get on her. And then, very pretty. There's that, and then there's also the red and white striped socks. Very fun. Let's see, I think I have the pamphlet. Oh, fun fact. I don't know if I showed this before. Hang on, give me 1 minute. Yeah, I don't know if I showed these before. So I'm just going to show you something for Felicity in here as well. You're going to get a little bonus content. But this is the garment bag for Kirsten's Saint Lucia dress with the sash and socks. The other side. Here is Felicity's, I don't know if I did this in Felicity's. Here's Felicity's blue gown bag. So a lot of these, like if they were in the back when they did the garment bags, these I typically put into boxes because I really didn't like the idea of them just being like, lying flat and then getting super messed up and everything. So that's what I did with those. But I just found the little pamphlets that went with this, and it was kind of fun. I forgot they had this little pamphlet about Felicity's stomachers. So that goes with that. And then on the other side, they show the 2 variations, one with the ribbons and one with the lace. So basically it says, Felicity's blue taffeta gown and matching petticoat are worn with a removable stomacher. The stomacher is the richly decorated bodice piece fastened to the front of the gown. Girls and ladies could change the stomacher for a fresh look. Replace the lace stomacher on Felicity's blue ball gown, and she'll have another lovely party dress trimmed with ribbons and pearls. And on the other side, it just shows the 2 versions of the dress. That was kind of fun. I didn't realize that was there. And I don't think I even showed this. Here's the pamphlet for Felicity's Christmas story. So she had the Shrewberry kit, her doll, and the Noah's Ark. And that is the older version of her fashion doll. They actually updated it and made it look a little bit nicer. That one looked a little scary, actually. There's this. The middle. This end, and then the flap on the back. On the very back gives you the items, and the items were the book Felicity's Surprise, her Christmas gown with pinner and necklace, invitation fashion doll, Noah's Ark Shrewsbury cake kit, and the matching Palace blue gown for you are all part of the American Girls collection available by catalog. Let's see, this was copyright 91. All right, so there's that one. Now for Kirsten, here's what we're putting Kirsten into. And I have the entire collection for this. I also have the tray. Oh, I forgot. I should get that out. Nuts. Yes, I do have the tray. And I have the I'll have to, when I pause it to change out the outfit, I'll get it. I don't have access to the doll at the moment, but I am featuring, so Kirsten's stuff is going to be a lot in this setup. Because there's like several of the historical dolls that have different cultures, like Josefina, for not Cinco de Mayo, for Feliz Navidad, and then Kirsten with Saint Lucia, Rebecca with Hanukkah, and then I'm putting Lindsay, the first girl of the year, is also going to have the Girl of Today Hanukkah outfit. So we got 2 Hanukkahs. I feel like there was somebody else that I was going to throw in this collection. Oh, I think I was also going to put Kaya in there too. So even though Kaya doesn't technically have a Christmas dress, I was going to use the Jingle dress of today as her Christmas outfit because I got a lot of blue and silver, and I feel like that was very wintry vibes. So yeah, she's going to be in that. So I was thinking like putting it in with cultures. I think I was also going to throw Mary Ellen, so there was also an element of actual Christmas in there too. But I'm going to be using her. Hopefully there's enough space for this, but I'm hopefully using Kirsten's table. I got that, and I have one of Kirsten's chair. I was thinking of putting Kirsten's doll on the chair. And I was going to do like a little multicultural display. So there's going to be one massive Christmas display, one multicultural display, and then I'm going to do like with Felicity, Samantha, Molly, because I got 2 versions of their Christmas dresses. There's going to be like a seeing double display. So they're going to be like Samantha's on either side of Nellie, or Felicity's on either side of Elizabeth, or Molly's on either side of Emily. And then I hopefully can get a few other dolls up there too. Yeah. So I'm trying to get these dolls changed in a timely fashion. Hopefully before Memorial Day, I can have like 90% of the dolls finished in their outfits, and maybe I can actually start putting this Christmas display together. But the way it looks like right now, my Christmas display for 2023 is actually going to be Christmas in July 2024. Although I really don't want it to be that late. I want these to be done so I can actually have time to enjoy the display. Because I really still want to put the school outfits on. And I know one thing, I don't think I am changing all the outfits on every stinking single doll, okay? I really wanted to do it for Christmas, but then I think I may have went a little too big. Then on top of that, I got other dolls, and then I got other seasonal outfits. So I threw in the Valentine's Day outfit, the Chinese New Year outfits, an Easter dress. So yeah, so I'm like, I think, yeah. Hopefully for school I can make it a little bit more low-key. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna put her in that. So let's get her out of this outfit. Oh wait, I didn't finish showing you this. So this is, yeah, gotta remember to get the tray. So I'll leave this out to remind me to get the tray. But yeah, I will feature her doll later in. Actually, I feel like Kirsten was like one of the ones that had like very little for her Christmas, quote unquote, Christmas collection. But here's the front part. Let's see, the first page, the second page, the third page, the back flap. Again, if you want, hopefully I got this so you can actually read it, but if you want to pause it and look at it and read it yourself, you can. I just like to read the one thing in the back. The book Kirsten's Surprise, Kirsten's doll, her Saint Lucia wreath and tray, Saint Lucia gown, and the matching Saint Lucia dress for you are all part of the American Girls collection and are available by catalog. This is copyright 91 also. Just a fun fact. And they don't show it on here, but they also had an actual headpiece that you could actually do the wreath on the girl's head also. I think it might have been battery operated for the candles to be lit. If I ever went weird and extreme, I would love to own the actual Saint Lucia wreath that was for the girl. Except I think it goes for like $500. It's like super insane expensive now. But I just thought that'd be a cool like centerpiece kind of piece instead of not for actually wearing it. But yeah, so let's get her in this outfit. So let me pause. I will try to get that tray, and then I will also get this lovely lady in her white gown. Be right back. So real quick, I just want to jump in. So here's the red bows, ribbons that go with their Christmas outfit. I forgot they were attached like I did with the work ribbons on the hanger. I just wanted to show the dress real quick off of her. So this is what it looks like. This is from the back. So it just has Velcro going down the back. One thing I just wanted to say on this too, and I forgot to mention that this does also have the Velcro at the sleeves. That was common in the Pleasant Company era. I don't know why they don't do that, because like some of Courtney's jackets sure could use some Velcro on the sleeves. Anyway, so that's from the back. From the front, I don't know if I can get this in a little closer so you can like see the detailing. You can sort of see it on that middle part. Anyway, there's that. And here's the boots. And they have this lighter brown on the bottom. That's what they look like from the back. So yeah, let me figure out these hair ribbons and get the tray. Oh, I did want to show, she was wearing, under her two-tone boots, she was wearing her meat socks. So these are what they look like. So I didn't mind it so much. These kind of were hidden. The red boots, though, I think you could sort of see them from the top, so that's why I didn't want those kind of socks. And they kind of clashed with the red boots, so these ones were kind of hidden. You didn't really see it under a dress. But anyway, I will be right back. Alright, so I just wanted to show you real quick how this works. So basically, there's like elastic right here in the middle. It's really poofy sleeves, so they're easy to get up on her arms. But basically, you have to untie the red sash because it does overlap where the Velcro is. So you have to pull that back around to the front. And make sure it's flat. And then I go and tie it off into a really nice bow. That's easier said than done sometimes. And it's supposed to have a longer like hang down for the ends of the sash. I guess that's what it's called. Just trying to fix the bow part. Let's see. Not sure if I'm doing this right. Where's the? Let's try that again. Probably should have paused it, but I didn't. Not really sure why it doesn't want to unfold for some reason. Let's see, maybe I'm going the wrong direction. And yes, one of the cats is rattling the door. Apparently they want to come in. Guess they want to see Kirsten or Saint Lucia outfit just as much as you do. Alright, so yes, it's a little funky. I did play around with it, and I did get the hair ribbons to go over the blue ones. So there's going to be a little bit of blue being seen, but here, we're just going to do her around real nicely. So this is what she looks like in her outfit. So here she has the red socks. I'll try to lift up one there so you can see the full socks, the red and white striped socks. I actually read this story recently, so in the last year or so. So I do remember that Kirsten got out an old nightgown from their big trunk. So that's what she's using for this. So this is actually white flannel. So this is actually an old nightgown she used for the Saint Lucia dress. Then there's, don't remember what she used for the red, but anyway, then there's the red belt, and then there's the red hair ribbons. Yes, there's a little bit of blue, so I tried to cover it up enough. And then, of course, let's see, I'm gonna move you over to the side real quick because I wanted to show real quick that I did. So the doll will be seen at a later time, but I mean the doll's Kirsten's doll, not her. But yeah, here's the box. So you just take the little band off. This was at the time of Josefina, so I believe I don't know if we got the doll at the same time or not, but I know we got everything for Kirsten. So yeah, again, here's the same little. I believe we got her tray, her Alright, so I will show it a little. I guess I'll take it out. Alright, so kind of put everything separate. So here's the little wooden tray. So I got the sticker like this, little handles on the sides, and it comes with this little cloth piece. So I got the tag on that as well. So you put the little cloth on top. Oh, you can see it right there. Okay. You put the little cloth on top. Then these are the little pieces that go with it. So I forget what the dough was that she had. Some kind of dessert. So yeah, these are these things. I don't know if it tells in here. Maybe it tells in here. Does it tell in here? Actually, you know what? Let me read this one, because this one's actually really fascinating. So, the Larson family celebrated their first Christmas in America in 1854. They had settled on a farm in Minnesota with Kirsten's aunt and uncle and their 2 daughters, Anna and Elizabeth. Kirsten had begun to feel at home in America, but the coming of Christmas made her long for some of the traditions her family had celebrated in Sweden. She also missed the treasures that reminded her of her life in the old country, especially her ragdoll Sari. Kirsten decided to keep her favorite Christmas tradition alive by planning a Saint Lucia celebration for her family. In Sweden, to celebrate the darkest day of the year, a daughter dresses up as the Saint Lucia girl. She wears a beautiful white gown with a red sash and a wreath of glowing candles on her head to symbolize the coming of brighter days. On St. Lucia Day, she wakes her family before daylight and takes them coffee and sweet buns on a tray, lighting her way with a candle on the tray in a cloth. Amen. Lighting her way with a candle. On the tray is a cloth, one of many hand-woven treasures that Swedish families bring out to decorate their houses and tables at Christmas time. These weavings are passed from generation to generation as a reminder of a wonderful Christmas past. Let me read that sentence again. These weavings are passed from generation to generation as a reminder of wonderful Christmases past and those yet to come. It was especially hard for Kirsten to plan a St. Lucia celebration for her family because her long white gown was packed away in the trunk the Larson family had left in storage many miles from their farm. Papa had been so busy with selling the new farm and getting the barn ready for winter that he hadn't had time to make the long trip to pick up the trunk. Kirsten knew the only way she could have a St. Lucia celebration was to convince Papa to go to town, but the more she persisted, the less he seemed to listen. Finally, one day he agreed to go. Bundled up in the sleigh, they headed off to town, keeping their feet warm with hot stones that had been heated in the stove. Their adventure turned to disaster, and it was only Kirsten's courage and her knowledge of the woods and fields that saved them. When you read the book Kirsten's Surprise, you'll understand why the candles in the tiny cabin glowed with a special Christmas love when Kirsten and Papa returned home. I should have grabbed the book. But let me just real quick show the rest of this. So there was this like sort of wooden heart. I'll drop that. Wooden little heart, and there's a little candle, and then you put the little candle in that little hole. So there you have the little candle that goes on the tray as well. And then you have a little sprig, I'm sure it's holly or mistletoe. There's this little sprig of that with the bow. I don't know if you can see it. It is supposed to be, yeah, it looks like holly berries. So then that little adds a little decoration to the tray, and then you have your little Saint Lucia tray. If I can tip it up just enough so you can see it without tipping everything. So that's what that looks like. I just want to get the book real quick because it was something she says to welcome the day. I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the book, Kirsten's Surprise. I just wanted to read that little slot. Just give me a minute. I should have looked it up before I... Okay, so let's see. Where is it? Okay, so So yeah, here's a better picture because this is what it looks like in the book, and it sort of gives you the vision of it being dark. Anyway, but then when she enters with the food and everything, there should actually be mugs on there. So there's the candle, there's the decorative piece, and then there should be a plate of buns, and it should be some mugs too. So I'm just running through this real quick. Let's see. Okay, well, I can't find where it said about the mugs and the dessert. Anyway, but so she comes in with a tray, and then she announces to everyone, Saint Lucia invites you to breakfast. And so that's how they start. I believe, if I remember correctly, somewhere she was also telling her cousins what it was about. Okay, here it is. Let's see. So it's about Saint Lucia Day. So Anna said, tell us about Saint Lucia Day. In Sweden, Saint Lucia Day begins the Christmas season. It's the darkest day of the whole year. It's so dark that there's only daylight for a few hours, but no one minds the dark because Saint Lucia Day is such fun. What do you do? Elizabeth asked. In each family, one girl gets to be the Lucia Queen. She dresses up in a long white dress and a red sash, and she wears a crown of green leaves and lighted candles. She gets up very, very early in the morning while it's still pitch black and everyone is asleep. She lights the candles in her gown, in her gown. Wow. She lights the candles in her crown, and she goes from room to room in the dark house carrying a tray. First she goes to her parents' room. Even though they've helped her get ready, they can hardly believe their eyes when they see her. She looks so beautiful in her costume. Then she wakes all the rest of the family, invites them to share Lucia buns and coffee. That breakfast is the first party of the holiday season, Kirsten explained. So that's basically it in a nutshell. But yeah, so that was kind of cool. All right, so that was the book. I just wanted to throw that in there. But of course, you're probably wondering, well, when am I going to see the most important piece of this? We've seen it on the box, or in the little booklet, but we haven't seen it on her actual head yet. So let's get that out right now. I thought I'd wait and put this on camera. But here's how, that's how it comes packaged. And again, it has the exact same booklet with it. I don't know if there's a specific front or back. So this is what this looks like. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, I love this piece of the collection. All these leaves and the holly berries and the candles and the ribbons. All right. So they're just going to set it right on top of her head. Oh, I love. Oh, this is my favorite. Let me see. I gotta see from the front though. Sorry, give me a minute. Oops, as I dropped the book. 1 second. I gotta see it from the front. Let's see. Make sure it looks right. Oop. Trying to see on camera. Yep, there we go. Oh my word, isn't this so pretty? So yeah, and then she's somehow, I know there was a, so I don't know how I'm gonna do it for the display, because I don't think her hands will go close enough together. So I don't think, can I get it so she can hold it? No, her hands aren't close enough. Okay, oop. But she's supposed to be like that. So what my thought was, for my display, and one reason why I wanted her table, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it like she's setting the tray down on the table. So her hands will be down a little bit lower, but then the tray will be right there, but she'll have her hands on either side like of the tray. So it looks like she just placed it there. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, this is... that one little ribbon is kind of in your eye. All right, but anyway, so yeah, this is her Saint Lucia outfit. Anyway, let me know what you thought of her Saint Lucia and some of the history of that. And yeah, like and subscribe, and thank you for your support. And let me know what you think of this original doll. So now I finally have all three of the original first three, Molly, Kirsten, and Samantha, are in their Christmas outfits. Some point I might do a recap video with them all together. Yeah, I don't know at the moment how this is going to work out. I think Kirsten's going to be a little bit later, because after they did the new re-release, I'm actually thinking of doing Kirsten, Addie, and Josefina together. I've already changed Josefina, and I just got to change Addie. So yeah, anyway, I will see you next time. You guys all have a great day, and happy Saint Lucia.